Hello.
Sorry, dude.
Oh, God. Testing. 1, 2. Do you read me? Testing. 1, 2. Hello, Josh. Vic. Vic, do you copy? Vic, are you there? A lot going on the street today. Can see and hear you. What's up, weird adult? Excellent. Excellent. Need to hit this button. Michael, did you know that I almost died last week? No, I did not know that. I was on a flight that went off the runway when it landed in Boston. Are you serious? That sounds terrifying. Vic, I'm glad you're alive and well. It was, yeah, holy moly. Thankfully, some brave soul was bringing their bicycle to Boston. And the extra wheel is what it took to keep the plane stabilized. Wow, bikes really are awesome. What the left turn arrows? Hi, happy Dad Day. Thanks, VJP Cat. How you doing? It does not look foggy. It does not look foggy on the west side. I kind of like that. I like the looks of that. Huh, they changed up these lights here, huh? Interesting. Did they comp the flight? Yeah, that's a good question. If I look up news articles on this, is there going to be an article by like the Associated Press that has a picture of you standing next to the pilot giving him a dirty look? Did you get to ride the slide? That's another good question. Wow, chat's full of good questions today. Whew, my legs are tired. I must have been carrying around a lot of weight yesterday. All them cookies. Happy Sunday, Curious Crew, and happy Father's Day. Good to see you. I hope everyone is well and having a great day. Welcome, Caffeinated Muffet. Right back at ya. No slide, the fire department had a ladder truck. Holy moly. Whew. I need my e-bike back. Whoa, mechanical failure. That's wild. What's up, Urge? How you doing today? Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to San Francisco, California. It is a beautiful, sunny Sunday here in California, in San Francisco. It's actually not foggy. June is also known as June gloom in these parts because we often go for days without seeing the sun. But yesterday was clear and beautiful, and it looks like today is similar. So we gotta soak up the sun while we can. It was a bumpy landing, then the plane turned left. Oh, whoa. You can do it. Yeah, I just go slow. Just like last week. It's been a theme, huh? Don't ride my bike all week and then I just ride hard all weekend. Because I've been too busy. Got too much going on. And by that I mean I'm working too hard for the man. Stupid. Yes, was noticing that it looks pretty clear today. Amazing. Yeah, it really is. It's a little foggy up there, I guess. But I think we're going out to Golden Gate Park. I think we should be good. And the fog should be receding this time of day, rather than encroaching. It's beautiful in the North Bay too. Excellent. Could go for some rides up there. I was hanging out with Justin, my ride friend. He's been on the stream a few times with Lindsay, his partner. And Justin and I were talking about our next bicycle adventure, you know, what we should do next. It's gonna be a bit though. Justin was pretty badly injured at the end of last year. And he's on the recovery train. But it's probably, we're not planning to do any real riding until next year at the earliest. But yeah, more adventures in store, that's for sure. I'm like too hot with my sweater on right now, but I know that it's gonna change. It's like 2 blocks from here. It's gonna get cold. This fool's going for a pass. You gonna go pass? And then realize that everyone was just waiting at a red light. Angvid, what's up, Angvid? How are you doing today? Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We're riding the wiggle right now, out of the Mission and into the Lower Haight. Whew. Feeling it. A little bit windy out here. You can see the large rainbow flags flapping in the breeze. We are, of course, at the edge of the Castro District, home of San Francisco's Pride celebrations. English Militia, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California, everybody. Welcome. We have just entered the Duboce Triangle neighborhood on our way to Golden Gate Park. My plan today, and this was a suggestion in the suggestions channel in Discord, is to go over to the Conservatory of Flowers. And instead of just hanging out front, which is also glorious, we're going to go inside. We're going to scope out all kinds of incredible plants that San Francisco has here in this unique greenhouse environment. I'm super excited. I've been there now a couple of times. They made it free for residents to go into the Conservatory flowers a few years back. Since then, I've visited 2 or 3 times. I had never visited up to that point. And it is wonderful. I love it. Oh. That driver and I were both looking at our devices. The airport used stairs on a pickup truck to deboard onto the tarmac. Weird Adult, were you on this flight also? I'm gonna wait for this Amazon truck. You going? Still never been there. What's up, alien adoptee? How are you? Yes, that was the sentiment in the Discord, was that many people, even who live in San Francisco, while enjoying the grounds in front of the Conservatory of Flowers, had never been inside. And if that's not a story, I don't know what is. What bicycle have you got? I am on, oh, you might be able to use exclamation point bike in chat. Yeah, use exclamation point bike in chat for more information, but I am on a acoustic bike, a Le Petit Porteur. It is a mini Velo cargo bike. I also have an e-bike, which I kind of wish I was on today because I'm tired. But it is in the shop. It is getting repaired. What's up, friend to all? Hello, Jacob Bax. How are you doing? What's up, Picard? How are you? I feel like I was on the flight, and now I want my money back. Fair enough. Uncle Preem, what's up, Uncle Preem? How you doing? Yeah, it is beautiful out today. Such a nice day for a ride. I'm riding in slow motion today, because yesterday we were out until like 1 in the morning partying on our bikes. It was excellent. It was very excellent. Le Petit Prince on Le Petit Porteur. I did my best. Also, thank you. The Little Prince. Gonna be so nice to be e-cruising again. I know, right? I'll be able to go up hills for the stream again, instead of just doing the wiggle all the time. Whew, this is not even steep. Right now we're on San Francisco's famous Wiggle bicycle route. It is the flattest and wiggliest route between the Mission and the Lower Haight neighborhood, and all the way to Golden Gate Park. There's my old apartment. Heck yeah, BJP Cat. I love that for you. This neighborhood's great. I wonder where Waymo moved their Los Angeles fleet to. Austin, Texas. Just throwing it out there. Finally got to go into the conservatory a few years ago. Definitely worth it. Heck yeah, Tim. That's huge. Yeah, I'm excited too. They do host occasional events. You can also rent it out as a private event space if you're very fancy. Is anyone in chat gonna host a party there for us? That would be rad. Did you see a lot of protests yesterday? Well, I went out at the No Kings protest. There were easily tens of thousands of people there. I heard 50,000 people estimated by the Chronicle. And then, because it was in the Mission, I mean, not just because of that, but it was there. And then apparently there was another No Kings event on the west side of the city, which also produced a pretty incredible crowd. Was it highlighted in the press how large the protest was? I mean, like I said, the Chronicle estimated 50,000 people. So at least that news outlet was trying to convey the facts. But that being said, early in the day I heard news outlets that had estimated, quote, hundreds of people. And even in the photo, you can see that there's like 1,000 people. So yeah, I don't know. I think some news media was a little quick to, well, I guess they were kind of reluctant to like have real numbers at first. But eventually they came around. The only king we need is the Bike King. The Bike King is wonderful, but the Walk King is my friend. Good friend of mine. Something tells me the Walk King is going to be coming out to say hi again in the future. The Walk King made an appearance at the No Kings March. No, the Walk King didn't think it would be respectful, even though he told me, he confided in me that he didn't feel that all kings were threatened by the No Kings March, just certain self-proclaimed kings. He still felt it would be disrespectful to show up to the march as a king. What about the Burger King? Yeah, another king that respectfully declined the invitation for obvious reasons. Do you ever get stuck in bike traffic at bike party? But is it really stuck? Bike traffic is just a bike party. Cars are traffic. A bunch of bikes is just a party. You know what I'm saying? I do see some fog up in front. Hopefully it's on its way out and not its way in. Either way, we'll be inside the Conservatory flowers. It won't be that cold. It'll be nice. All right, into the Panhandle Path. I love this spot. Such a chill place to ride. I'm not going to read that one, Turk, but I could go for some pho. June gloom will have that effect, you know? Ooh, the wind, too. Is that the place with the big stinky flower? Yes, it is. That's correct, Rolo. It doesn't always stink, though. It only stinks sometimes. Hello, Michael and Chad. Happy Father's Day. Hey, Pooby. Happy Father's Day to you, too. Vampire lily. The corpse flower. It might be called the vampire lily. It's colloquially known as the corpse flower because it smells like rotting flesh when it's in bloom. But its blooms are very beautiful and unique. We will not be seeing it because they only bloom like, I don't know, once every many years. And the one here in San Francisco was in bloom like 2 years ago, a year ago, something like that. There's not very many of the corpse flowers in captivity, or like, you know, human conditions. And so when they do go into bloom, what they do is they put that friggin' corpse flower plant onto a direct flight to another corpse flower that's in bloom at the same time, so they can keep it going. You know what I mean? I'm in service of the Sofa King right now. Bike Carrier says carefully.
Oh, yes.
Love that guy. Roads that seem pretty quiet out there. I don't know, it feels like there's a lot going on to me. We've seen a ton of bicyclists and walkers and people on electric vehicles already. Electric micro-mobility. Dude's got a Dolphin Club jacket on. The Dolphin Club is one of those swim clubs over at Aquatic Park that leads swim to Alcatraz every year. And it's also been around for like more than 100 years. Got a rich history of swimmers in the San Francisco Bay. The bloom lasts for only 24 hours every 2 to 3 years. Wow, that's nuts. And so yeah, they'll bring them, if there's two corpse flowers, both in bloom at the same time, they'll bring one to the other. See if they can pollinate them. Pretty wild. I think it's clear, like before it fully blooms, it's like clear that something's going down. So they have a little bit of time to plant. But only a few days. And when it happens here at the Conservatory Flowers, they'll like people just line up to go see it. It's a big attraction. Very unusual event to be able to experience. So when we're in the Conservatory Flowers, we will not see a blooming corpse flower. But we will see like flora from all over the world. It's very cool. I won't give it away. Is that the equivalent of the Polar Bear Club in the East Coast, skinny dipping in the Atlantic in the winter? Yeah, it's that cold all year round. And then they go to Alcatraz for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe they want to see how many great white sharks are in the bay. Just taking a guess. All right. This, my friends, is the Schrader Valve. We've made it to the Schrader Valve. Big attraction for carrion-eating insects. Yeah, that's the idea. Stinky flower attracts bugs that like stinky things. This path is very sinuous. Yes, meandering, winding, aimless to a certain extent. Yeah, I don't know why they have all those arbitrary curves and stuff in it, but it's better than riding with the cars, so I'm not complaining. All right, here we go. Through the Schrader Valve. We're almost there. That's Golden Gate Park, dead ahead. Straight into the wind and up the hill just a little bit more. And we've made it. We are in Golden Gate Park. Yeah, there's definitely an impressive layer of fog bearing down on us here. Let's take shelter, my friends. Hooray, hooray indeed. Wow, look at all the families on bikes. I've seen so many cargo bike families already today. They've got 2 turns. Ah, yes, the giant chair is still in working order, I see. Ooh, the wind. I think it's picking up over here. I don't like it. It's fine, we're there, basically. We just gotta turn down this path over here to the right. Okay. Last week's weather was horrid. June gloom was in full effect for sure. That is for sure. I feel like we didn't see sun for like 5 days. So you gotta get out while you can, Bay Area-ites. Well, it's probably mostly just San Franciscoites. San Franciscans, excuse me. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend. All right, my second time here in 2 days. I love it. How much better does it get? Yay, look, it's the bike parking. I think I should go. I'll go over here. What's up, Bracquato? How you doing today? Even Mission Bay didn't get any sun. Ooh, brutal. That doesn't happen often. Okay. That's like a jungle in there, huh, chat? Hi. I am John, the disembodied voice from behind the camera. Dick, how dare you talk about cars in this chat? Oh crap, I should probably text my dad. Oh crap. Thanks for the reminder, chat. It is warm in there, you may want to shed a layer. That is a good point, Super Malmo World. I was thinking I do want to shed a layer, and then thinking, no, it's not that bad, but it is going to get warmer in there, you're absolutely right. Bick is just traumatized. Yeah, understandable. Did you hear what cars did to him this week? Thankfully, a bike was there to save his life. Boom. There we go. Alright, I gotta take off my helmet. Oh, hi, Chad. I've got my augmented reality helmet installed in my head. Let's take this out. All right, Chad, I'm going to disconnect you for a second. I promise I'll be right back. And I'm recording. Oh, look at that. Hello. Oh, we got a new follower. Gavin's Fingers. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We have just arrived at the Conservatory of Flowers here in Golden Gate Park. Look, we locked up. There we are. I kind of like it. It's like locking your bike in a jungle parking lot. I also like the bike selection that we have here. This red public bike, very stylish. In the augmented reality, he's on a Brompton. Welcome everyone to the Conservatory of Flowers. All right, let's take a look around. So we've done the outside of the conservatory a bunch of times. You know, we ride through here a lot of streams because it's one of my favorite kind of like launching off points for going to visit other parts of the city. It's right along the bike route when I'm riding from the Mission to the west side. And it's beautiful. I love it here. It's also a little bit more sheltered in the Conservatory of Flowers from the wind because of the trees here. So pretty excellent spot to chill. Chat, I'm already back, right? Yeah. So we're not going to spend too much time poking around out here. But what we are going to do is go into the Conservatory of Flowers, which we have never done on the stream before. Very exciting. I got to get my shots too. Okay. This thing over here is kind of cool because not many people know this. I don't know if I'll be able to demonstrate it, but this thing spins around. You used to be able to kind of walk up to it and spin it. I can't reach it. Oh, but look, there's a makeshift path right here. See, look, we can spin it, chat. Hold this in this hand. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the best part of this thing. Bike Pretty doesn't like this sculpture. It annoys her every time she sees it. That's not our problem though, chat. There we go. Gotta get our shots. Get the flowers in the background. Need some oil? Yeah, it does. It could spin longer. All right, here we go. The grand entrance. Right over here. There it is, everyone. The Conservatory of Flowers. Today, we venture where no intrepid, curious crew member has ventured before. Inside. So this is here at the Conservatory of Flowers, everybody, in San Francisco, California, our Golden Gate Park. One of the cool things about the Conservatory of Flowers is that it is totally free for residents. So if you live here, have your proof of residency, and you can get in for free. So let's do it. I'm gonna have to get my wallet out here in a sec. Hello. Let me just get my wallet out for you so I have my ID. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What is that?
This is a camera.
Okay.
Got to shoot the beautiful flowers here. You all do
Yeah,
such a
I've
good
just
job
never
with them.
seen a camera like that.
It's got a gimbal built into it,
Oh,
so it
cool.
gets really nice, stable footage.
All right.
Yes.
Enjoy your visit.
Thank you very much. All right, here we go. That's just the beginning. Do you hear it? Look, it's like a jungle in here. All right, I think what we should do is work from one end to the other. So let's start, actually let's go the other way. We should start from this end over here and we'll work our way back. You have to pay for chat, we are not residents. Shh, I snuck you in. She didn't ask if I was live streaming. She just asked what my device was. Wow, this is epic. All right, so we're gonna go all the way. We entered in the center of the building, and I think, in my personal opinion, the coolest room is all the way on the right-hand side, aka the east. And right now we're heading west, so we can travel through the Conservatory flowers from west to east, going from the cool stuff to the coolest stuff. You know what I'm saying? I love arboretums. Is this an arboretum? $826. Pardonnez-moi. Good thing I have my helmet on. Very dangerous environment here in the wild. Oh, is there some kind of game day going on in here? Can we see the flowers, please? Yeah, you can. I'll turn it around. I didn't want to give everything away because we're gonna walk from this end to the other end. But yeah, here's the beginning. What's in here? Is this one of those plants that has like insects that live in the center? My goal here is just to get some really cool shots. That's a fern. Is that the center part, the fern gully? Oh, is this the... This is a Titan arum leaf. It is photosynthesizing and storing energy, preparing for the plant's corpse flower bloom. A mature plant may bloom for just a few days every 3 to 5 years. That's what this little sign says. So this is what we were talking about in chat on the way here. The corpse flower. But like I said, ours bloomed fairly recently, so this one is not blooming anytime soon. That's a fern. Ferns and cycads. Cycads? How do you pronounce that, Super Malmo? It's cultivating mass. Is that what it means when it's storing up energy? These ferns are so cool too. Look, chat, it's vaguely heart-shaped because I love you. See? I love you. Oh, if you want to come here and buy flowers, you can. Or buy plants. You can get one of these for $16. Or you can get one of these. Wow, this is cool. You can get one of these bad boys for only 10 bucks. Oh, this one's cool too. Bike Pretty would really love getting some plants from here. I bet the only reason she hasn't bought plants from here is because she has too many dang plants. Oh yeah, look. Plant shop. Please bring your plants to the entrance for purchase. I love these like colorful leaves. They're so cool looking. On July 3rd, 2023, it bloomed last for America. Wow, that got dark, Poobie. This is cool. Oh, these are like air plants kind of growing out of this like plank here. Look. Koi fish. Don't be coy with me. Come over here and say hi to chat. Chat, how long could you just sit here and watch the koi fish float around for? I'll accept answers rounded to the nearest hour. Do you think it's gonna try and eat you, chat? I've got you real close to the water right now. Come to me, fishy. Nom 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 nom. See, I told you it's gonna try and eat. Nom 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 nom. Will you also eat? You a hungry boy. I feel bad now. I think it actually thought I was gonna feed it. Let him chomp the camera. Yeah, just like when we went on the walk with Zerg Girl and Damon. And Damon was always booping the camera with his nose. I like this little spot over here too. Look how peaceful it is. It's like you're hanging out next to a little jungle stream. I want to get the mic in real close so I can give you all ASMR. Let's see. I'm not going to drop it in the water. I'm not going to drop it in the water. Is that a nice ASMR experience, chat? Does anybody watching the stream suddenly have to go to the bathroom? Okay, there's my short form content for the day. We're gonna go to this beautiful arboretum and I'm gonna make a potty joke. Look, even the ceiling is covered with plants.
The places they live in, they tell you, the people who live there tell you what areas are bad, what parts are good. That's how,
Oh, thank you, friend to all. So chat, if you live here in San Francisco, it's free for residents to visit. But if you do not, admission is $20.75 for adults and $10.75 for seniors and youth. Kids 5 to 11 are $6.75. 4 years and under are free. But don't let your kid mess anything up. Okay, I was wildly off. Just tuning in, totally have to be now. Hello, Cankle Bunny. You should get a shot of you having a moment of Zen poober. That's a throwback to less family-friendly days on the stream. We weren't supposed to talk about that here. Look how cozy it is. Couldn't you imagine just a little kitty, like a house cat, just hanging out in here, being all regal? Conservatory plants. What's up, Sunday Night Sushi? Nice to see you again. Loop that for an hour. Will put me to sleep. Yeah, Geezerman. That's why I did it. Lots of people watch the stream as they fall asleep. Look, I love this bench here. Here, I'm gonna... Ugh. We're just chilling on the bench, having a nice conversation with chat. Very cool. Okay, let's get my painting shot. Okay. Alright, chat, onward. This was the first room. This was the fern room, apparently. I guess they say it... I think they say it over here. Potted Plants Gallery. I guess this next part is the Potted Plants Gallery. I've been waking up for the stream for a few weeks. Wow. Interesting. Oh, wow, yeah. Check these out. Syningia speciosa hybrid? I don't know what that means. If anything catches your eye, chat, Try and describe it to me so I can go back to it. Wow, look how big this leaf is. Check this out. It's like the size of me. Do it there. This little fountain thing is so cool looking too. I really liked that green plant. Okay, Pooper. Did you mean this green plant here? Or maybe this one over here? I know, that was your joke. Sorry, I made it unfunny. I'll stop. Look, this looks like coral, like hanging out on a tree. So cool looking. Are they playing Thievery Corporation? Look, more peaceful flowing water. Oh, these are cool. Are these pitcher plants? This is Nepenthes ventricosa. I think that's what it says. Can you see into it? I can't see into it. It's too high up. Whoa. Wonder what's inside. Pureforian with that Twitch Prime 5-month sub. Hi, Michael in chat. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? Perforian? Perforian? I'm just going to keep saying it over and over again the same way. Wow, look at these. This is really cool looking. Here, I bet if I can like get above it like this, I get a 6 shot of it. Oh yeah, that's really cool. And look, I love the color of this one. There has never been a more bite-curious flower. This is so fun. I know, this spot's great, isn't it? Wow, how do you think they got this plant to grow like that? Amazing. This must be a dog bat plant. As the guardian of the garden. And look at these big boys. Look. There's my hand next to it for scale. It's like a hand-sized plant. Pretty wild, right? Are there vanilla orchids in this greenhouse? Beats me. If you see some, let me know. Very cool. Look how dense it is. It's like a literal jungle. Do you think these are fuzzy? Or do you think they're spiky? Oh, it's pointy. That thing's gonna stab you. It's cactus quality. Ow. Just kidding. Look at this zebra spotted tie-dye plant over here. This is the name I just gave to it. Plant or animal? Hard to tell. That is pretty big. Yeah, it's hand-sized. Oh no. We haven't explored that spot yet and a whole bunch of people just showed up. Look at this cool little like spot you can chill in here. Is that cool? I don't know what it is, but I like the water features. This pot of still mosquito breeding groundwater is so mesmerizing. Look at this one. It's all droopy. In a good way. Is that roots actually growing out? It is Lycopodium. I cannot read that. From Malaysia, Indonesia. Look. I think these are roots. Or maybe it's just an upside down plant. Look how long it is. That's epic. Club moss. Oh, interesting. I bet they have anti-mosquito technology. Yeah, guaranteed. Dragonflies. Look at this nice little spot you can come in and hang out. Do you need a spot? If you wanted to, I kind of feel like this would be like a great date spot. There's so many little nooks and crannies to get cozy. Have some cozy time together. Plus, it's just beautiful, you know? So much to see. Are the venom-spitting triffids dormant in June? I have no idea what that is. Oh wow, look, there's more of those like zebra spotty dudes. So epic. This gives orchid vibes. Is that an orchid? Alright. This like wall here is cool too. Look, like what even are these? They're little coconuts hanging out. This is the Coconutus minimus tree. How is a leaf even this color? It's like black and like bright pink or purple or magenta or something like that. That's wild. How do they even grow that way? And look at this one over here. Oh, look, chat. This one, this is the flower that I needed to express my love for you. Oh, there's a little spider crawling on my camera. Okay, bye. Chat, I feel like we could spend hours and hours and hours in here. There's so many little details to look at. It's just like packed edge to edge with all these like really unusual plants. For example, look at this thing. What an amazing Ionis. Or Yoni, I guess it's plural, right? Are those like pitcher plants? Is that Nepenthes? I think that the other ones we saw that looked like this were also Nepenthes. So shiny. This one grows a nice piece of candy out of it. Forbidden food, chat. Forbidden food. It's like forbidden cheese doodle. Forbidden gummy worm. Here's a forbidden gummy worm. Those are carnivorous. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, pitcher plant. That's what I was thinking. Chat. We gotta do this. Where's my homie at? That's my new bro. Ah. These are cool too. Forgive me, chat. I'm drawn to the ones that have like bright colors. This one kind of looks like a very large red pepper flake. I wish I could do a focus pull. Oh, there's some stuff over there we haven't seen yet. Oh, look, another guardian dog. I wonder if there's like a list of how many there are, so we can find them all. I really like these like fuzzy dangly dudes. That's what gets the bees too, right? Is it? It's got a tiny banana. He is green with envy to be your bro. Okay, I love getting shots of myself ducking under plants. It's just my thing. See what I mean? Isn't it epic? All right, we're back to the middle room. This is where we came in. And look at how big that leaf is. Like, you can't even tell. It must be... What is that noise? I think there's monkeys in here. Do you see any monkeys, chat? I hear them, but I don't see them.
We'll ask. I like the sound. I love it.
Have you ever brought Valentine here? Yes. He has come here with us twice. He likes it. I mean, like, looking at plants isn't like his favorite activity. He's a 9-year-old after all. But he does tolerate it. Yo! Look. This is bench-sized. This leaf here is like as tall as I am. No, it's shorter, but still, it's a lot. That's a big leaf. Foot for comparison. Foot for comparison. There you go. We will see Poober swinging from the branches soon. That would be a dream come true. He's so elegant in the canopy of the forest. He moves with such grace and speed. Look, those leaves are huge. They must be like 15 to 20 feet long. So 3, 4 meters, something like that. 3 to 5 meters. 35 meters. 5 to 8 meters. Don't make me do math, chat. This isn't a math stream. This is a biking stream. He really does, yeah. Hoover's full of surprises. What is this? Economic plants. People in the tropics rely on plants for food, clothing, building materials, and export goods. Some examples are banana plants. Musa paradisica produce edible fruits, fiber, and foliage. Vanilla beans and extract come from the climbing tropical orchid vine, Vanilla planifolia. Cacao beans from the Theobroma cacao are the source of chocolate, cocoa powder, and cocoa butter. I'm so bad at pronouncing the plant names, so I apologize. But I'm not really sorry. Coffee berries usually contain two quote-unquote beans. The uncommon single bean is called, oh, it's cut off, I can't see it. Pea berry. Pea berry. Cinnamon is the bark of the cinnamon relative of the common bay tree. Interesting. Vanilla found? Where's the vanilla? Did I see it? Is that the vanilla? That looks like cocoa beans to me. Sounds like Latin to me. Me too. Okay. Look at this. Chad, do you think those are even real? I think if one of those leaves fell, it could just blanket us, suffocating us here alive inside the Conservatory of Flowers. Isn't that a terrifying thought? This is like walking in a giant terrarium. Yeah, it's like a terrarium where city residents are the animals. Look, we could live in there, chat. Just me and you, live out our days, getting older together in the jungle. This is what it's like to walk through a plant. There you go. Plant walk simulation complete.
Let's go out and get some air.
At night, is it all lit up? It closes at 4 p.m. Isn't that a sad story? I like these pinkies over here too. Honestly, I wish my camera had like moodier lighting setting, because it's kind of moody in here. Oh, excuse me. Palms. Most palms live where it's warm and wet, but some grow in deserts and even where the temperature dips below freezing. Really interesting. Palms typically have a single growing point and do not branch. They are well adapted to varied habitats. Some have trunks covered with nasty spines for protection. I think I touched one of those earlier. Others have stilt roots that stabilize them during the wet season. Still others climb, quote unquote, using recurved spines on the underside of their leaves. Palms provide food: dates, coconut, oil, hearts of palm, wine, wax, thatch, fiber, timber, and more. Some are widely used in ornamental horticulture. Interesting. Once again, hand for scale. This one is like roughly hand-sized. It's kind of like the penguin's hands. 1,600 a month for a spot under that tree. Ah, dang. Thanks for looking it up, though. Speaking of palms, this one's cool here. I love how it branches out there. It's obviously a popular spot to hang out. There's lots of people walking around. Oh, the monkeys are back. Poober, will you leave the monkeys alone? They're just trying to live out their life in peace here in the Conservatory of Flowers. I love the way that all the different like fern or palm leaves kind of like intersect and create all these unique patterns of light between them. It looks cool. I don't know if the camera really does it justice, but it's cool. Oh, here we go. I can duck under this leaf here. Walking through here really is like ducking under leaves the whole time. There we go. All right, I don't think we went this way. So let's go through here. Hi, Bud Curious. What would you do if you heard the predator sound? Try and make friends. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, you know? Oh, here we go. Should we get some more ASMR water droplet sounds? Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the sound of this flowing water. That concludes the ASMR section of today's stream. Actually, that's probably not true. We'll probably have more. Always wear your helmet for safety, chat. Look, there's a little pool of water inside the middle of these ones. Jiggle, jiggle. It looks cozy. It's very cozy. Be right back. Bathroom break. LOL. I was wondering about that. The cones of the giant Dayun cyad can heat up. The plant generates warmth to disperse its scent and attract pollinating beetles. When When cycads first arose 300 plus million years ago, bees and birds had not yet evolved, so beetles got the pollination job. Interesting. Where are they? Looks like that. I think that's referring to these. That's what the drawing kind of looks like. But then these don't have the same name on it. Dayun spinulosum. Spinulosum? Giant Dayun. Alright, chap. We're going to go from the tropics into the highland tropics. Let's do it. Highland tropics. I can feel it's colder in this room. Okay. I was trying to get my shot, but I don't know if I did it. No, I'll get it for you, chat. Oh, look, we just walked in. This is what it looks like. In the wild, dart frogs will lay eggs and raise tadpoles in that water. Interesting. The smartphone of plants. This door needs to be closed. Close, close, close. There we go. Just doing our duty, chat. This room is not quite as, like, dense, you know? We don't need to duck under plants every 8 seconds just to survive. There are, like, little speakers hidden in the environment that, like, create the impression of lots of plants and wildlife that doesn't exist. So that's a thing. This is what it's like to go into a plant, chat. That's what it looks like. Wow. Oh, I never got like my panning shot in the jungle room. I'll have to do that on my way back. Let's do that here. So cool. It smells really good in here, I gotta say. Hello, I like the stained glass in the greenhouse. Oh yeah, very pretty. This one's pretty cool. They're like little mushrooms, just hanging out on the end of that stick. And then hidden underneath these leaves are these beauties. Oh look, more shroomies. The colors on my little LCD screen here are so different than the colors here in the space. I don't understand that. Oh look, it's more of these pitcher planty things. We can like look inside of it. We can't actually. These are carnivorous plants, right? They eat insects. They drown them in the depths of their bell. Tiny urinals. No, I don't endorse that. That's not okay here in the Conservatory of Flowers. These plants are growing on plants. Oh, look at this purple one. Just one random purple flower hanging out here. Don't stand close to them. They are plant curious. We are plant curious. They're bite curious. I like these little flowers here, but I can't really get a shot of them. Look, there's like a secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. This one looks cool. Look at how this curly thing is all curled up here. Old Curly McGee. Oh, this is the orchid room. This room is called the Highland Jungle, I think. Wow, look at these. These are high fashion flowers. They decorate themselves with leopard print. Come on, 2000. There we go. Focus pull. It focuses too fast. Bikel. What's up, Bick? Something wrong? Are you reliving the trauma of your recent plane flight? Whoop. Is this a real tree, chat? I think it's made out of concrete. All right. We're going to go over to the other side now. See if there's anything new over there. Let's see. Do you hear the fake raindrop sounds? Look, it looks so nice. Here, let's do a pan shot here. Look at how magical this pathway looks. Born to be alive. That's you, Bick. Born to be alive. Born. Born. Born to be alive. Wonder how much this apartment costs. Look, these leaves are really cool looking. They're all wavy. This is how wiggly SpongeBob feels when he says he feels wiggly. Exactly this wiggly. Do you know how long the Conservatory of Flowers has been at this spot? Oh, we should figure that out. That's a great question. More than 100 years, I think. All right, chat. I saved the best for last. I really like these like patterns in the floor too. This room is my favorite room here. This is the aquatic plants room. Wow, it's super misty. Look, chat, it's so sick. We walked through the door into the mist there. It was epic. Look, you can see into the water. Oh, look, it's me. Hi, chat. You can't really see very much in the water, can you? Look, I love this spot. It's so cool. The glassy water with the reflections of the ceiling and stuff in it. Spectacular. I love it. Love those huge lily pads. Me too. Chat, remember, do not throw coins in the pond. That's unwelcome. Oh, this one's a spiky plant. I just stabbed myself on it. Unexpectedly prickly. Oh, excuse me. Like walking around every corner, we find new and exciting things to poke. I gotta do this, chat. Don't tell anyone. Sorry, don't tell anyone. I want to get near those monster lily pads. Lily padus monstrous. Yeah, those are awesome. Wow. Hey, Lego, how you doing? Look at this doodad. It's kind of got like a golden sheen to it. I like it. I wonder how the shot looks if I go like this. Sorry. Wow, really cool. You monster. Is my nan. Alert. Cleaned my frog tank today and have tiny scrapes and cuts all over my hands from the bromeliads. Oh look, here's more big lily pads. Oh wow, look how big this thing is. Oh, it's misty. Do you see it misting? It's raining, chat. There's bugs crawling on my camera. It's literally raining in here right now. Hope my camera's okay with it. Oh, I'll just hide you under this huge leaf. See, you're sheltered, chat. Everything's fine. Look how swamp-like it looks through here. In bloom. Alcantaria imperialis. Imperial bromeliad. Family. Okay. Native to Brazil. Oh, cool. That's this bad boy here. It looks so cool. It's like, this thing is huge. I mean, it must weigh hundreds of pounds. It's wild. And look how pretty this looks here. Chat, should we do more ASMR water sounds? Welcome to ASMR Toilet Inspiration. That is ASMR, and I'm not going to repeat it. You look euphoric? That's called acting. No, I do love it here. I'm just thinking about it. You know, chat, I've been making... Oh, more rain. Chat, hide under the leaf. We need to hide you under the leaf again. It's raining. You're hiding under the leaf, don't worry. You're gonna be fine. As I was saying, chat, I've been making short form video from every single stream, basically, since March-ish. It's really fun, I love it. I feel super inspired by the short form videos I've been making. And it has changed the way I do the live stream a little bit, because I'm always thinking, what's the shot I'm gonna want in my short form video? So that's why I get shots of myself looking like, oh. Also, never look at the camera. All right, ready for big old lilies? Look at these things. Oh wait. Okay. Oh, that's a great shot. Look, that's where we came in from. That's the Conservatory of Flowers garden out there. And look at these huge lilies. Here's my foot for comparison. It's not even close to it though. Those lilies must be like a meter across. The small one maybe not, but some of these are probably at least a meter. Those round lilies look fake. These ones here. I poked those earlier. They were real. I poked it, it was real. I poked one, it was dead. Oh, I love the way this kind of like glistens with the water on it. Look at how serene this little scene is right here. If anyone was falling asleep when they started the stream, they're asleep by now. They're so relaxed. Uh-oh, more rain. This like fence design here is really neat. I love it. I am relaxed. I'm glad. Getting backyard ideas? Oh, awesome, Sparksaw. That's great. I love, if the stream can inspire anybody, that's like, you know, mission accomplished. Look, here's more of those like pitcher plants. They're somehow simultaneously phallic and yonic. I don't understand. Fabrication from box shop. Yeah, you know, I would not be surprised. Yeah, it is. Chat, my camera's more famous than me. Someone recognized my camera and I got jealous that I didn't get recognized. I don't know what this flower is, but it is so cool looking. I've never seen a flower that looks like this before. It's like the middle like exploded out. Also, speaking of nice spots to sit and chill, here's another fabulous bench to hang out at. Look, if you chill on this bench, here's the view you get. Wow, it's so pretty here. Look at, oh, I love it so much. I was gonna say, it reminds me of the Flaming Lotus Girls. They're based at the box shop. Oh, cool. All right, the rain has begun again. There's still a few. These orange plants here are cool. All right, we got a little bit more over here that we haven't seen yet. Look, I just love the reflections off the water in here. It's so magical. Chat, how is such a magical place, how does such a magical place even exist, let alone right here in San Francisco? It's so magical. do some foreground framing. It's so cool. All right, chat. What do you think? That doesn't have a sign on this side. Yeah, thanks. I stupidly never went in here there the whole time I lived in SF. You know, VJP Cat, I didn't go into the Conservatory of Flowers for like the first 10 years that I lived here, or more. But they made it free for residents, and now I've been in several times, and I think it's wonderful. This plant here is cool. I think also, I was just noticing this, like, this is like art or sculpture. This is not a real plant, but it looks really cool, doesn't it? Oh, it's like kind of translucent. Neat. All right, let's see if I can get a shot like this. Okay, got it. That is rad. Art Nouveau. Oh yeah, it is kind of Art Nouveau, isn't it? What if you're an out-of-towner? Do they make you pay? Yes, we did. Someone posted the pricing earlier. It's $20 or so for adults, and then like $10 for kids and seniors. All right, so that's pretty much it, chat. We've done it all. We've seen the Conservatory of Flowers inside and out. I should get like a shot of me like really close into a plant. Spiky. Ouch. All right, we didn't do like a panning shot. Oh yeah, and I didn't get, there's a couple shots I want to get before I go. So let's do this one. Okay. I think I already got the shot of the Highland Tropics sign here. Also, I don't know who mentioned the stained glass, but I'm just noticing that there's all this stained glass way up high in the jungle space here. Like a little, like a hidden rainbow up in the glass.
I wonder if they get fed. Dave, is this the normal temperature for a flower?
Worth it to me? Yeah, I mean, you know, it might, $20 might be kind of a steep price for some people. And that's understandable, but also remember, you're not like paying $20 for the experience of coming in here. You're paying $20 to like think of it more as a donation to keep this amazing space maintained and in pristine condition the way it is today. You know what I mean? As a San Francisco taxpayer, it's part of the taxes that we pay. And as someone visiting from out of town, I feel like $20 is a small price to pay to guarantee the existence of this place for future generations. So epic, right? $70 for annual gardens pass for Conservatory, Botanical Garden, and Tea Garden. That sounds like an amazing value. So this one here is potted plants. I wanted to make sure to get all of these signs. Okay. You went through the circle chat. Did you catch the joke, chat? John of the Jungle. Look, I didn't get these before. These are cool. All right, and let's do a little... Cool. And then I guess they don't have like a jungle sign, do they? Or maybe it's at the front. Oh, did I get the one over here? The West Gallery. That's all they call it? Look at this spherical glass pot. That's pretty cool looking. Like you can see the roots all smushed up against it on the inside. Very cool. All right, what time is it? 2:42. Can probably go one more spot. I'm kind of tired, to be honest. Let's see if they have a sign above the door over here talking about jungle stuff. Yeah, I see it. Sees it. All right. Lowland Tropics. Very cool. Look, this is the entryway here. It's got this amazing plant wall. And look at the stained glass once again. RWX Rob, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to San Francisco, California. We are right now in the San Francisco Conservatory of Flowers. We actually just finished. Checking out all kinds of plants from all over the world. And the conservatory is divided up into 5, I think, different sections. Each one is kind of like a different biome, so to speak. And they were all really cool. I loved it. I loved all the sections. But now we're going back out into Golden Gate Park, San Francisco, California, to explore a little bit more. Christy, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Curious Crew. It's good to have you. Welcome to San Francisco, California. Ugh. And welcome to the beautiful Conservatory of Flowers, San Francisco, California. This is Golden Gate Park. It is the biggest park in San Francisco, and it's very beautiful. I love it so much. How do I... Is that better? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I got my obligatory waving shot. Very cool to see inside. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it 11:30 somewhere. So that is the Conservatory of Flowers, everyone. Um, the actual conservatory, this building here. We explored it first starting over here at the west side. We walked all the way from over there to over here on the east side. Very cool. Oh, maybe we can get a shot like peering in through the window. I like creepy through the window shots. Speaking of palm trees, I love Golden Gate Park. It's like probably my favorite place to just kind of hang out in the city. 1879, the conservatory opens as Golden Gate Park's first formal structure. That's amazing. The Conservatory of Flowers was the first formal structure in Golden Gate Park. That is amazing. And what a beautiful building it is too, with all the stained glass and like look at all the like little details in the wood here out front. And look, we can creep in through the window. Think there's anyone in there? We were just in there, chat. Do you see the monster lily pads? Very cool. I hope you all enjoyed the walk around the Conservatory of Flowers as much as I did. It is, like I said, one of my favorite spots to kind of check out here in the city. If you are a San Francisco resident, it is free. If you are under 4, then it is also free for you. And if you're visiting from out of town, an adult, it is $20 for seniors, and for children older than 4, but younger than some age, it is $10-ish. So come check it out next time you're in San Francisco. I highly recommend. And it is, I mean, it's just such a nice place to hang out. You turn it into a whole day over here, you know? That was so cool. I'm glad you liked it, Swemble. Very cool tour. Thank you. You're welcome, Salt2Tap. Plants are not my thing, by the way, chat. Like, I don't know very much about plants. I don't know all their Latin names and can't produce them or pronounce them very well. But what I'm going to do is, as with all of my streams, I will turn them into short form content, about a minute or two long. And I tend to be able to do a little research and have little facts and tidbits in there, whereas anything I say here on the stream is highly suspect. So be sure to follow on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, which you can find the links in my Twitch profile to those platforms, and see the short form content that will be released each week from the stream. And if you're watching on YouTube right now, which I think some people do, and you want to join the conversation, I monitor chat on Twitch, so please come over to twitch.tv/bikecurious and join the conversation. All right, let's unlock the bike. That's our next step. And I am really tired from riding yesterday, and just in general. Plus, it's Father's Day, so I am going to, I think we should have like a nice chill spot to go to next. All right, I'm going to unplug you. I promise. I'll be right back. Oh, nice. Oh, Kenny.
Yeah.
That's you?
Yes.
All right. So Alright, chat, I'm just getting unlocked. Because, of course, we rode our bike here today. That's what we do most of the time. Sometimes I take transit. We got an epic transit adventure planned for later this summer. I'm super excited about it. But today's stream, like many of my streams, are out here on my bike. This is the Bike Curious channel, after all. Come on, backpack, cooperate. It's time to go. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Thank you for this very nice visit to the plant kingdom today, Curious Guy. Really enjoyed it. Thank you, Geezerman. I'm glad you enjoyed it. All right. Is that on? Turn off the lights. Okay. Oh. Oh my God, chat. I need to text my dad. I need to remember to text my dad. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. That sounds fun, right? Alright. Remember, chat, it's Father's Day. If you haven't, and you need to, make sure to communicate with your father. Hey, Dad. Happy Father's Day. Exclamation point. I hope you're having a fun one. There you go. Happy Father's Day. Michael, can we write the text to your dad together? Oh, I'm sorry, Pooper. I just saw that. I'd prefer we didn't do that, though. Happy Father's Day to you, John. Thank you, Ma. I appreciate that. All right, let's ride, chat. I'm kind of tired, and it is Father's Day, so I think I might actually end us a little bit early today. So what do you say we head back to Dolores Park? I think that'll be nice. But we can do a little. Let's do a little loop through the Conservatory of Flowers garden here. Has your dad been on stream? I cannot recall. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. Decades ago, a friend took care of all the roses in Golden Gate Park. That was his full-time job. That's pretty cool. There are a ton of roses in Golden Gate Park. It's funny to, like, they hire a gardener that specializes just in the roses. That's kind of amazing. So here's the garden out in front of the Conservatory of Flowers. Obviously a beautiful spot to come and walk around if you're here visiting San Francisco. We are in the sun right now, but you can see in front of us the gray of the sky threatening with fog. And that is definitely a thing. We have June gloom here in San Francisco, where we don't see sun sometimes for weeks at a time. Why is my trunk all bumpy? Ugh. There's a rose garden west of here off JFK. Yes. The rose garden over there is really beautiful if you visit at just the right time of year. which is almost always because they have a bunch of different varieties of roses growing there, so they bloom at different times. But a fun fact that I learned actually through the stream, we were on I was on a bike ride, and I brought Chat with me, put on by the San Francisco Bicycle Coalition, of the history of car-free spaces here in Golden Gate Park. And the Rose Garden in Golden Gate Park used to be a highway, and now it's a rose garden. So just an example of yet another space here in Golden Gate Park that used to be dedicated to cars is now open to all members of the public, regardless of whether or not you own a motor vehicle. And a wonderful way to enjoy the park. Oh, I should get a shot of the conservatory from over here. It's very beautiful. Let's do that. Before we roll out. Yeah, the junk's definitely bumping around in my trunk. All right, I'm gonna turn here and we'll get a nice shot of the conservatory. All right, chat, I'm gonna get a shot of me running to the conservatory, okay? Just for funsies. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna run. Don't worry, I'm coming back. I was just so excited to get to the Conservatory of Flowers, you know. I needed to run. I just needed to abandon my bike and run. Whew, okay, yep, now I'm tired. Is there mulch at the conservatory? Chad, did anyone notice mulch? I didn't see any. Or I don't recall seeing any. Very chill stream today. I agree. This chill as heck. That's exactly what I need. If anybody is in the Discord, you know that last night I hosted my first night ride of the year. I didn't get home until a little after 1. And it was great. Melissa Bike Party was there. We had a bunch of people from chat that were there. We also have a bunch of my IRL friends that were there. And the first stop was the Conservatory of Flowers right here. And we cruised all over the city. We partied hard. We danced hard. It was epic. And so my legs are tired and I am a little low energy today. I'm not gonna lie about that. But I'm having a lot of fun. This is honestly an ideal way to spend the day.
Right over that building on the left.
I saw mulch spoilers on Instagram. Did you? Oh, Pooby, congratulations. I did start the ride near the mulch pile. And since there are so many curious crew members that show up to my night rides, there's definitely a contingent of people that are there to pay homage to the mulch pile. I love it. I will not disclose. Yeah, that's your duty and your right. You get to win now, Pooby. I remember it is not against the rules to go look at the mulch pile before the mulch pile prediction. That's fine. Anybody could do it. It just might mean financial hardship or a massive carbon footprint or a bunch of other things. Unless you're lucky enough to live here in San Francisco. All right, I'm gonna go to Page Street. Let's take Page Street home. Oh, I gotta get the prediction up and running. I need like a 20-minute. Look, speaking of which, we get stream sniped. It's Sunday Night Sushi. How's it going? Enjoy your walk. Thank you. You too. Sunday Night Sushi was out with his kid. Oh, that's so sweet. Do you want me to do it? I got it, I think. Let me just see if it works, if it loads. If it doesn't load, then I'll ask for help. It's so nice to run into Sunday Night Sushi out on a stream. We did a little drive-by high five. I got it, Poopy. It's going. Let's do a shorter prediction, though. Oh, it's at 15 minutes. Can I do 20? I can. Let's do 15. I think that's good. All right, Chad, the mulch pile prediction is in. Mods get $50 an hour, right? I need to earn my mod pay for the day. Poopy, you always earn your mod pay. You're well worth $3.45. How was the night ride? So much fun. I had a great time. I think people really enjoyed my playlist, which I've spent a lot of time working on. So I'm glad about that. Thank you, Melissa Bike Pretty, for your help with the playlist also. And then my friend Leo, who makes, he's just a maker in general. He makes all kinds of stuff. He's got a 3D printer. He's always 3D printing things. He messes with LED lights. He does all kinds of cool stuff. He has this, what he calls his bike bot. It's like basically a big container that he has strapped to his rear rack, but it looks like a robot, and it's like covered with disco ball mirrors and LED lights and all this stuff. And so having the bike bot and some fun dance music out in like a nighttime location in the city is really just next levels of fun. I love it. So yeah, it was a great crowd. It was a lot of fun. I guess I am kind of curious. I would love for people who don't necessarily live in San Francisco to have an opportunity to join. But I usually don't plan these rides more than a month in advance. So it's maybe a little tricky. Did you publish the playlist anywhere? It's on Spotify. And I have a little tool so I can port it over to Apple Music. And I can bring that over. A bunch of people were asking me for links to the playlist, so I can do just that. It's actually 4 separate playlists. The party takes place over 3 acts, basically. And the playlist is timed out so it matches up to the party. So as the party builds and progresses, the playlist gets more fun and dancey. And then the 4th act of the playlist is the denouement, which is, in storytelling, the period of time between the climax and the end of the story, where they kind of tie off loose ends, and they if it's like based on a true story thing, they might have like some text on the screen that's like, so-and-so went on to make $1 million as a philanthropist and helpful person. That makes no sense, but it's America. That's the denouement. And so the 4th playlist is our denouement, when you're riding back from the last dance spot. So yeah, anyway, the playlist takes a lot of work to come up with something like that. And that I will post the links in the Discord. I really do think the playlist makes the party, personally. That's why I will just talk forever and ever about all of the theories and things I was trying to do with it. Oh, also my playlist this time around. This time around was a new wave playlist, new wave inspired, and it's the first time that I've used this playlist at a night ride. I've tested little bits and pieces of it at Bike Party, but this is the first time we listened to it from beginning to end, or I should say all 4 playlists from beginning to end. And I thought it was good, although it was a little long. We got back to Dolores Park later than I had expected. Poober makes the party. Oh my God, Poopy, and Bic. It was so funny because I was talking with Granite Gecko last night at the party, who came out to visit. It was wonderful to see him again. And I was telling him about how my dream is that like someday someone might like travel to come to one of the night rides, and they're a little bit exclusive, right? Because like I don't live stream my night rides. I like to. It's just a different vibe. That's all. And it's hard to film at night. And I was talking with Granite Gecko about how amazing it would be if like Poober or Bick or like, you know, Angvid, one of the Europeans, would like show up at one of my night rides. It would just be, that would be amazing. It would blow my friggin' mind. It'd be so nice to get to know some of these people from all over the world that I've met through the stream, like in person. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Good. We were just checking out the Conservatory of Flowers today. Always a fun stop. What were you up to?
I was out at Sunset Dunes.
Nice. Were you working or just having fun?
Mostly having fun. I went for a walk with my dad.
Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, dad activities. That's so sweet. You have a little one, don't you? Or no. Okay. But you have family in the city?
Yeah, I grew up in San Francisco.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. Well, that sounds like a really wonderful day to spend Father's Day. Yeah. Nicely done. Cool. Yeah. Enjoy your ride. Yeah, nice bumping into you. Chat, that was Zach. I think it's Zach. That was Zach from the... he was our representative from the Great Highway Park stream that we did. Well, we've done so many of them. But this is before San Franciscans voted to make what is now Sunset Dunes a permanently car-free space in the city. And he was one of the volunteers putting his time into educating the public on why voting yes was a no-brainer. Wait, what is that? What is that? Chat. Did you see this abomination? Here, I'm circling around. Did you notice the abomination of a sign here, chat? Why is there a car on the Slow Street sign?
I know.
Why is there a friggin' car there?
No, exactly.
What the heck? This must be the new ones I heard about. That makes no sense. Cars aren't slow. Cars are dangerous. They're murderers. We can't welcome murderers into our spaces. Look, this is the old sign over here. Notice the old one doesn't have any cars on it. That's the way it's supposed to be. I think we need to go vandalize these. Poober makes the party. Poober would show up on his Harley Davidson. I think that's okay, right? We had a few electric unicycle riders last night, or two of them, and one person showed up on an electric scooter, but his electric scooter was so broken, I think, and so I don't even think he made it to the first stop with us. I couldn't give him a cookie. So we do welcome all non-car vehicles of all types. Oh, thank God, no cars on these signs. Also, it's been people stopped asking me about my third-person perspective streaming rig and when it was going to come back, because I started giving more and more evasive answers. I think. But yeah, I was taking a little break from working on my third-person perspective rig. My big elaborate design, as many big elaborate designs do, didn't work out very well. It didn't work as well as I needed it to. But I learned a ton from the design, so I'm like super psyched about all the knowledge that I gained in my first set of experiments with the new third-person perspective rig. And today I made the step. I had a couple of pretty simple to design pieces that I needed, and I designed 2 of them so far today, and I'll do another one when I get home. So I was taking a break from working on the third-person perspective rig just because I had crunched so hard on it, and I just wanted a break. But that was epic. That's a bike share bike. I had taken a little bit of a break from working on it But I'm back at it. I got the parts in the works, and they usually take a couple weeks to show up, and I'll do some more testing. I gathered data. I got accelerometer, like telemetry data from my rig, so I can start to have some objective measurements of how to, of whether or not I am improving the setup. And so I feel like I'm making progress. I think, and things are good. I don't feel like stressed out about it at all. I'm just moving along. POV rig, the third person POV. Yeah. If anybody's been watching my stream long enough, you know that this stream really grew, I think, because of my unique third person perspective, over the shoulder shot. It kind of looks like when you watch the stream that you're watching someone play GTA, but it's real life. And I really did copy like the GTA or Red Dead Redemption camera angle for riding. Or I did the best I could. The camera position for those is like pretty much physically impossible for me to pull off in real life. But I get as close as I can get it. And that's a unique thing for my stream. If you go back and look at my clips, you'll see lots of clips with that third person perspective rig. But at the end of last year, I broke my camera, and that camera, now the new camera I have is a different form factor. It's a little bit more sensitive to the vibrations riding around in the city and a few other kind of challenges. So it's taken me a while to kind of get my third person perspective rig back up and running. But I'm excited to say that it all feels very possible to me. I just need to put the time into it. Mulch vote is done already. We should do a mural ride? That sounds fun. Wait, is it? No, it's not done. It doesn't have a little pink spot here. It says submissions are open. Maybe you mean you did your mulch vote. A mural ride would be fun. I mean, there's murals all over the city, though. So we need to get a little more specific than that. We could do another walking stream where we walk to various places around the mission. We actually took, I think it was Allie of the Dynamite Twins on a walk through the mission, and we got to see tons of art and murals. It was friggin' awesome. So doing a route like that again would be great. Maybe I could get Bike Pretty to host her annual Wisteria walk on a Sunday so that we can join her for it. Richard Jing, welcome Richard Jing. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you? $3:45 left. Okay, thanks, Booby. Yeah, that's perfect. So chat, the mulch pile vote is up. It is coming to a conclusion. So if you want to participate in the mulch pile vote today, then you need to get your predictions in now. Angvid with that Action Act with that tier 1 32 month sub. 32 months. That's epic. That's friggin' nuts. Thank you so much, Action Act. It's great to have you as a crewmate. I appreciate that. I'd definitely be all about the walking streams. Heck yeah, Caffeinated Muppet. It's funny, at my night ride last night, one of my friends, who I knew before the stream and everything, but she also enjoys stopping in and checking out the streams, or at least the VODs from time to time. And she caught the walking stream though, and she loved it. She thought it was hilarious, and she was talking to me last night telling me I need to do another walking stream. Everybody wants another walking stream. I've also heard from people that they want another hot tub stream, but in order to do a hot tub stream, I need to have my third person rig working. Oh, the fire truck's back. King the King, thank you so much for that. It cut off. That's not Twitch Prime, is it? For that Twitch Prime sub, it's great to have you as a crewmate. Thank you, King. From one king to another. From one king to another. Thank you very much. Ah, the wind, holy moly. Yes, it is epic. Awesome. Oh look, here comes one of San Francisco's famous trolley cars. Oh, I love them. Boston Elevated Railway. So pretty. I love the vintage rolling stock that we have here in San Francisco. The walking is back. Most of the time there is mulch. 95%. Oh, I didn't explain the mulch pile prediction. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, newbies. Oh, we still have a little bit of time. We end almost every stream in Dolores Park, and every time we go through Dolores Park, we ride pretty much the same route. And for some reason, almost always, there's a mulch pile there. And for some reason, I can't explain it. Chat likes to place bets on whether or not it's going to be there. It's just channel points. It's not real money. There's nothing really on the line other than glory. And of course, the ability to use your channel points to pay for overlays while we watch the stream. So, enjoy. All right, we're gonna make a left on 17th up here. We're ending the stream a little bit early today because of my chill mood. But I feel like we did so much, and also it's not that early. I went out of my way to take the F train yesterday, but they turned it into a bus for the day. Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably the protests. They probably needed to make route modifications. I missed it all. Can you start over? Oh, Dimitri. Someone clip it and send it to Dimitri. Everybody, if you don't know Dimitri, he's another IRL live streamer that rides bikes and lives in Toronto, Canada. Make sure to give him a follow. He's a fantastic photographer also. If you are into the photography thing, you should check out his Instagram account. He's always got really cool photography that he's taking while he's out on his bike rides. Photography he's taking, that makes sense, right? Clip all the good parts. Yeah. Well, if you want all the good parts clipped, Dimitri, make sure you follow my Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube accounts, because every week, usually on Wednesday or Thursday, I post a 1 to 2 minute long short that recaps what we did during the stream. They're a lot of fun for me to make. I love them. I feel very inspired by the short form content I've been creating, which I think comes through in the video by being fun to watch, personally. Well deserved, Dimitri. Is there a Turo for e-bikes? What is a Turo? Turo. Is it like a churro? And over the tracks. Be careful on the tracks. Don't fall in. Turo is where you can rent someone's personal car. Huh. That's pretty cool. I listed a bike for rental on Spinlister. So I think Spinlister still exists. So if you want to rent bikes when you are visiting somewhere or whatever, I think Spinlister is still around and a good option. Like 10 years ago, I had a road bike listed on there that I wasn't riding, but I thought people might appreciate being able to ride while they were visiting, and so I listed it. But the thing is, and I think this is probably why bike rentals are expensive, is most of the time someone would rent it, they'd cruise around the city, they just have a nice time while they're in town, and it wasn't that big of a deal. That light is changing. What are you doing, homie? But I had one dude rent my bike while he was visiting, and so that because San Francisco Bay Area has world-class road cycling, and he was training for a triathlon, and he just absolutely destroyed my bike because he was just so strong and going so hard on it. So that's a thing I think that can happen. I think that For every 10 people that rent your bike, one person's gonna rent it that just annihilates it, and that offset all my profits on renting it. Because I had to like replace my bottom bracket and like do some other stuff. Honk honk, get out of the way. I know, right? Tiki Taco Tony's here. Mike here's happy Father's Day to the coolest dad in San Francisco. May the mulch be with you. You only said that because you're not in San Francisco. Happy Father's Day to you, Tiki Taco Tony. I appreciate you stopping by to say hi. Everybody, if you don't know Tiki Taco Tony, he is a dad and fellow live streamer from the San Francisco Bay Area. Make sure to check out his channel. He's just got such varied content. It's just something for everyone, you know what I mean? He's always got creative, fun little ideas that he shares with people. Shares with the world on his stream. Submissions for mulch is closed, so we don't have to wait until we can proceed to the mulch. Excellent. That is what I will do. It is now time for the mulch procession. Here we go, chat. Rounding the corner. Is today a mulch day or a no mulch day? This is where we find out. What do you think, chat? Is this a hefty pile? I would say it is. Congratulations to the believers, chat. We got a big old pile of mulch. I don't see anything. Dimitri, you gotta go get your eyes checked. Choose outcome. Is there mulch? Yes. Complete prediction. Confirm. Congratulations, believers. You have been, wow, 475,000 channel points. People go buck wild. Hooray for mulch. Got here just in time to miss the mulch prediction. Oh, I'm sorry, Stemish. Yeah, we ended a little bit early today. Happy Father's Day, Stemish. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers hanging out in chat today. Went buck wild. We go this way, and we go this way, and we're going to the top. All right, this is gonna be tiring. I did this yesterday too. I wish I had my e-bike for this climb. You're just gonna listen to me panting for air for a few minutes here. Oh, speaking of great transit lines, there goes the J Church to Balboa Park. It stops at what I think is the most scenic transit stop anywhere in the US. Whew. Pedal it out. Spin it out. At least this is the hardest part. But none of it's easy. Oh. All right. There's one. There's the next climb in front of us. Whew, all right. What's up, Mr. Manafon? How you doing? Eye of the Tiger. Michael, have you ever considered quitting your day job to become one of those Peloton coach presenter people? I've never considered quitting my day job to do it. But yeah, sometimes I wonder, am I creating content on the right platform? I bet I could make a lot more money as a Peloton instructor. More passion, more energy. More funk. That's another thing that my Peloton instructions would have. Lots of funk. Oh look, 360 camera. They're streaming the stream. Whew, we made it. We made it to the top. See, Chad, that wasn't that hard for you. I suppose I should do a quick behind the scenes shot while I'm here too, huh? I didn't do one while we were at the conservatory, although I did film the bike where it was locked up. All right, there it is. Chat, if you're curious about what my streaming rig looks like, I'm about to post a behind the scenes photo of it in my Discord. So use !Discord in chat, join the Discord, click over to the behind the scenes channel, and those photos are there now. Whew. I know it's weird that I'm not on camera most of the stream because of my rig. Welcome to Dolores Park, everybody. Behind me, beautiful downtown San Francisco. If this is your first time here, welcome. Every stream ends here in Dolores Park, so even if you join a little bit late, you at least get one beautiful view of San Francisco. We all get to enjoy it together. Today we went out to Golden Gate Park. We visited the Conservatory of Flowers, and for the first time ever on stream, we went inside. We didn't just hang out in the park in front. And it's free for residents. It is $20 for adults if you're not a resident, or $10 for children and seniors, or free for kids under 4 if you wanted to visit it yourself. It was awesome. There are plants from, there must be thousands of plants, maybe tens of thousands of plants from all over the world in the Conservatory of Flowers. So it was so much fun being able to walk around in amongst the literal jungles they have for us in the conservatory. So thank you all for joining. I hope you enjoyed being inside the Conservatory of Flowers and our wonderful ride through San Francisco and through Golden Gate Park. Where are the flowers in this view? All the people here are beautiful, delicate flowers. All of them. Every single one. And that's why I love them. You're welcome, Salt to Tap. You're welcome. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. If you're new here, I'm Bike Curious. I'm live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific, that's 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UTC. Hit the follow button. Come by. Hang out with us again sometime. Almost every Sunday, we're out here riding through the streets of San Francisco, showing you what this city is actually like. You get my unfiltered perspective on how beautiful and wonderful San Francisco is. All right, let's figure out how to raid. And by how, I mean who. Chat, I think I'll send you over to paleontologizing. This is a geology stream, and it looks like he's out there. It says on his stream title he's out there at a dinosaur dig. I also think he's a Bay Area kid. I'm not 100% sure about that. I'm not sure if he's a family-friendly stream. I lean slightly towards yes, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you're here for the family-friendly content, proceed with caution. Or maybe someone in chat can mention. His name is Jack. Wait, what? I just got here, but I'm enjoying the view. Thanks, DJ Halo. And as I mentioned, every stream ends here in Dolores Park. Did my raid not go through? Can someone tell me if they see the raid? Because I don't see it on my screen here. I watch him all the time. He's from SF. Yep. Oh, heck yeah, Cringe Balloon. Born and raised. He is family friendly. There you go. It's an education stream. So, paleontologizing, everybody. He's a great streamer. It's family friendly. It's educational. It's geology, which is something that I personally have an interest in. So it's a lot of fun. It is rating. Excellent. I love that. I am still here, John. I am happy for you, Ma. Did I miss something that you said? I don't think so. Great. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoy the stream. Once again, I'm John, a.k.a. Bike Curious. I'm live every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UTC. Hit the follow button. Come by. Hang out with us again sometime. We will be seeing this view and many more here on the stream. Also, make sure, or happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. And I will see you next week. Goodbye. Bye, 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 bye.
Just be careful with the flag. That's actually pretty cool. Can you imagine like beyond that if you could Oh, yeah. Wait, no, it's not even like
Post stream alert. Did the raid go off? Like I can't even see it. Thanks for stopping by, Stamish. It like glitches out. I can't even see the raid. Meek Other Raccoon, thanks for the follow. Welcome to Curious Gear. It's good to have you. Yes, it did. Okay, good. Thank you, Stemish. Ah, God, friggin', what is this doing? The Bell Box website has been tripping out lately. Log out, dang it. Do I have to do it over here? I got to get out to SF this summer. And this summer, Stemish, wow, that's brave. You're brave. Oh, there we go. It's kind of back. It makes me log out. Yeah, Stemish, we'd love to host you at a night ride sometime. I know that all those who showed up yesterday would be happy to see you. Get some icy fog to offset the East Bay. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forget that, like, I'm freezing to death here and you're roasting out there. It is with our powers combined, you know? All right, I'm going to turn off the stream now. Thank you, Stemish, for hanging out. I appreciate you. And yeah, if you're coming out here, always hit me up. Let me know. I'm happy to grab a drink sometime if you wanted to. And now I'm going to leave. Oh, hi, recharging. Goodbye, recharging. Wow, so steep.
Oh, fudge.
Chat, you can really see when we look at the houses, like, like this line here is vertical, but like the sidewalk makes it all look wonky.